It ain't a feeling. That's the Old Testament. That's the old mindset. It's a feeling. It ain't a feeling. It's bigger than a feeling. You've grown. You got an anchor for your soul. Your roots went deep. You won't be moved. Remember, he gave us a precious promise. He told the church of Philadelphia, he's going to come to a place where oh man, I ain't got time. I got so much in me. But it said that he'd be like a pillar in my temple. Never go out anymore. Anybody remember that?
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
It said that. It said you never go out no more. So I'm going to put my name in you, you'll never go out no more. Which means you'll never have to worry about declining again.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Once you get planted, once you surrender, once you yield, you ain't never got to worry about going back. Ever! I told you before, I don't never think about, am I going to go back to who I used to be? No! I don't even know that dude. I don't know. Seriously. Yeah, I visit every now and then to share the testimony, but other than that, I don't know. Now it says, thou hast ravished my heart, my sister, my spouse. Thou hast ravished my heart with one of thine eyes, with one of the chains of the neck. How fair is thy love, my sister, my spouse. I can talk about my sister, my spouse. They both mean, say you are my offspring, but yet you in covenant with me. How much better is thy love than wine, and the smell of thine ointment than all the spice? He is speaking now. The first few verses she was saying it. Now he's saying, he repeated the same thing he said. Yeah, he basically said, yeah, I already know that. He was saying, I'm going to give you the strategy how to connect with me. Choose my love over the anointings. Choose my love over wine. I'll take you from the levels. I'll take you from the lion's den. I'll take you out of a bad place. The only way you're going to get out of those things, you got to fall in love. You can go and get hands laid out. Look, we got deliverance coming up on the weekend or whatever may go on, the manifestation of the Spirit. But I wouldn't sell my whole life on it.
All right.
I long for those Kairos moments when God comes in and do what he needs to do with me, but I don't ride on that. I'm mature now. I put away childish things. When you become a man, when you become spiritual, you already know I'm in a relationship with him all the time. Ain't that right, Robin? Huh? Diane? It's got to hit your spirit.
Amen.
Brian?
Hey, hallelujah.
Don't it hit your spirit? It's got to hit your spirit, man. Got to hit your spirit. Can't stay here. Everything I give you is just a marker on the side of the road to get you from one point to the next. Ultimately, it's the bank of the house. Ultimately, it's you getting able to see them face to face.
Amen.
Everything. Don't settle for the road marker. You might tell yourself I'm a little closer than when I first started, but don't stop right there. You got to keep pressing. You got to keep going. With rain and hell and snow and storms, you got to keep going. We must understand the awesome love of our Father towards us. Then our faith will be in his redemptive work. And that understanding will constrain us and hold us and arrest us together as a prisoner of love. Like he said, I got to run after him. You draw me, I'll run after you. I'm not running for me, I'm running for them.
Right.
I'm not serving you for myself, I'm serving you for them. Yeah, constrain me. I want to be a prisoner of your love. I want your banner to be over me of love. I want to be in the banqueting house. I want to share whatever's on the table. I want it too. I don't want to be a pauper. I don't want to be a beggar. I don't want to have to worry about somebody bringing me a handout. I want it from now. I need it from you now. That's what it's all about. Living the life and walking in the light of his glory. When this truth grab a hold of you, it's going to take all the mystique out of your life. You won't be random in your approach. You'll be consistent in your commitment to the things of God. It'll bring you into harmony with his actions. That's why she said, that's why I'm going to bring you to the banquet house. I want you to get in harmony with my actions. All right, let me give you this. Go to John 17. I'm quick. I got about 8 points. I'm moving all over the place. Don't worry about it. I got this. I'm going to try to bring it up as much as I can. I love the song solid. Told you before I leave the earth, I want to be able to teach it. So I got about 40 more years. So, but I don't want to wait that long. Yeah, I'll be sitting there. He ought to over to. He said, who's our beloved above all the rest of the beloveds? The eyes like the pool of Heshbon and all that stuff. All right. John 17 and 24. Let me give you some pointers. This Susan like woman, I can't just say that, man. She had a love encounter. After all that, you get to that 6th chapter, she was able to be descriptive of him. From head to toe. She was able to describe him. And I'm telling you, if you notice in there, it talks about the daughters of Jerusalem. And that's the religious people. The religious people need an encounter with God, but they can't get an encounter with God because his beloved, he says, my sister, my spouse, us that's supposed to be in covenant with him and connected with him, we don't have anything to validate our experience. Come on. Because ultimately the validation of our experience is not our teaching, it's our change. I mean, your friends might get intrigued by your deepness. Where'd you learn that from? But God wants change, and the world wants change. The darkest person, the most vile person out there needs to change. They need you to change. So they can change. Your change gives them hope. When people see me say, they look at me and say, hey Steve, what's going on? What you been doing? I don't throw out my car. I don't have to tell them I'm a passenger. I said, man, I just been cooling it, man. Just laying back, married. They rub my stomach from time to time. Yeah, I see. You're married. You do your body good. I said, yeah, I don't know if it's doing good, but I am there. I am what I am. Then I start talking about it, and I can lead them into that. And then they'll go back. Whoever I know, they'll come back and try to bring back some old stuff. But they give them hope. And we need to be people of hope. We don't need our hope deferred. We need hope to arise in this ministry. Hope is, I don't know about you guys, I know we had activations yesterday, but there's a hope in the air. I don't know about you. It's in the air, not the A-I air. A-I-R, but the H-E-I-R. It's in the air. Okay, let me go ahead and get this. The same love that our Father has for Jesus is in us. That's it. Well, that's a biggie. Let's look. This is Jesus' prayer. He had 3 prayers. John 14, 15. That's 4. 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 4. 14 chapter 15, 16, 17. That's when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane. This is what he prayed. Father, I will that they also whom thou hast given me be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me. For thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. That's fulfilled. It's not going to happen. It's done. When Pentecost came, while the church is praying for unity, when they were all in one accord and one mind, and began to speak in tongues with one utterance, since then, the church has been in unity. It only takes Babylon confusion to tell us that what we need to do extra to get unity. I'm saying this for Facebook. I don't have to worry about getting a whole bunch of pastors together and to get into a city so we can have unity in our city. And all the pastors need to do is say, I love you, you love me, let's get busy. Ain't no prayer, ain't no fasting, ain't no casting out the devil, ain't no spiritual mapping. All we need to do is figure out, you know what are you teaching? I'm teaching this. I'm going to leave you alone. I won't slander you in the pulpit. Some of your doctrine is strange. Some of my doctrine is strange. When can we meet on level ground? Jesus died for us. Jesus died for me. Okay. 25. O righteous Father, the world has not known thee, but I have known thee. And these have known that thou hast sent me. So he said there's a revelation that they have, they're talking about the first century church, talking about the apostles. The world, and they're talking about the religious world, by the way. He's not talking about the world per se. He's talking about the religious system. You don't know me, but I know me. And these have known that thou hast sent me. So he says, even though the world system, the religious system don't recognize who you are, I know who you are. And then those that connect to me know you as well. Verse 26. It says, and I declare unto them thy name. You're going to always find his name. We just found that in the Song of Solomon, right? His name is better than ointment, better than love. It says, and I declare unto them thy name, and will declare it, that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them and I in them. He was saying that the love that you had for me, the very same love, not some different love, the same measure, the same amount of love that you have for me, let it be in them. That's why we're heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ. If you ever grab what I just said, you'll stop wondering, you won't have to figure out if God loves you or not. There has never been a prayer that Jesus prayed that didn't get answered by God. Am I right? Yeah. Got to the tomb of Lazarus, prayed, Lazarus had to get up. He couldn't stay in. He called his name, he came out. Took 5 loaves and 2 fish, prayed about it, and what? It just had a astronomical golden corral. Fish and chips. Remember that treat was fish and chips? Y'all remember that back in the day? Okay. Don't worry about it. But he may be in them, so we've been followed with the same love. We've been encompassed with the same love. The same love that God had for Jesus is the same love he has for us.